Hi everyone, what's up? And welcome to EA GameOn. We're live right now. It's the first time I'm trying this. I have a new program and we're going back in the 80s to talk about movies. So we'll start this. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the chat down below and we'll try to answer. So let's start this.
All right.
So we got a website here. It's the top best 50 80s movies. And oh, just one sec. You need some music. Here we go. So okay, let's start this. Number 50. It's Top Gun in 1986. Top Gun is a classic with Tom Cruise. He's an awesome pilot, and he got an awesome crew with him, and he got some friendships. And it's sad that there's a lot of emotions. There's happiness, sadness, like all kind of emotions, drama and stuff going on. Just in general, it's a great movies from the 80s. I really like it. It's thumbs up, and also with those aviator glasses. And the music, Danger Zone. The Danger Zone. Danger Zone. Okay.
I know that song, and I remember seeing like him in the sunglasses and stuff, but I've never seen the movie.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go number 49. It's An American Werewolf in London. I kind of remind. Jeez, I kind of remember. I can talk. That movie, but I don't remember the whole thing. Just
It looks like a horror movie to me.
Yeah, just the guy changing into a werewolf. It was kind of weird and scary too. Yeah, it was something, but I'm assuming you never watched that movie because
I don't do horror.
Movies. Yep. Nope. Thank you. So the next one, number 48, it's The Untouchables from 1987.
Oh, what a great year!
Why is it a great year?
Because it's the year I was born.
Oh, damn. Okay. So I don't remember that movie.
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
The director of that movie is Brian De Palma, and stars in it is Kevin Costner. I know that actor. Sean Connery too, and Charles Martin Smith. Yeah, maybe I watched it, but I don't really remember that movie now. So I don't know. Let's go to the next one, number 47. First Blood, 1982. So that's of course with Sylvester Stallone, like Rambo, when it started basically.
Oh, that's a Rambo movie?
Yeah. So yeah. So that's. Well, it says thanks to the First Blood's 280 sequels, many people think of Rambo as an oily, muscle-bound icon of American might who kills thin Cold War caricatures. But yeah, it's just awesome. Rambo is just Sylvester Stallone in that movie just go like batshit crazy and just kill like an army on his own, and it's a lot of action and violence in it. So, did you watch that?
Sounds like my kind of movie.
Yeah.
No, I never
Sounds just
seen
like
it.
yeah, lot of blood. Yeah. Next one, number 46. Near Dark, 1987. It's the director of that movie. It's Catherine Bigelow. Stars as Adrian Pasdar, Jenny Wright, and Lance Henriksen. I don't really remember that movie. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah. Apparently, they said it's long before the director that did the movie. That was long before she won the Academy Award for directing The Hurt Locker, movie.
That movie sounds familiar.
The Hurt Locker was an awesome movie.
Is that like military?
Yeah. It was the guy that was. He's part of like the bomb squad, whatever, and he has to search for mines or bombs, whatever, in Afghanistan
fairly
or
recent,
Iraq.
that
Yeah,
came out?
yeah. So that was a great movie. Apparently, it's the same director that did The Hurt Locker and also Zero Dark 30. That was another awesome movie. Again, about the war in Afghanistan and all that. So. Yeah. So number 45, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, 1982. Do you remember that?
No. That actor looks familiar,
Yeah.
but Sean Penn?
The star
it's
Sean Penn. Yeah. Jennifer Jason Leigh, Judge Reynold, Robert Romanus, Brian Becker, Phoebe Cates. I remember that. Ray Watson, but. No, I don't remember that movie, Fast Times at Richmond High. Yeah, no. Okay, the next one, number 44.
Here we go.
Gremlins in 1984. The director was Joe Dante. Stars Zach Galligan, Phoebe Cates, Hoyt Axton, Dick Miller, Corey Feldman, Francis Lee McCain, Keith Luke, John Louis, Jackie Joseph, Judge Reinhold, Glenn Turman, Jonathan Banks, and that movie was awesome. Gremlins, jeez.
I don't think I've seen it, but like, who has not heard of the Gremlin movie?
Really? You ever watched like the first and the second one?
I don't think, but I've definitely heard of them. My sisters have watched
Damn.
them.
Yeah, the Gremlins, like it's those little,
They start off cute.
Yeah,
but don't get them wet.
Yeah. They're
Don't do
little fur, like ball
Like
fur.
Furbies.
Yeah, they're like Furbies
Like
basically,
Furbies.
and they're like all happy, like. "Ah." But if you get them wet
Or feed
you
them after
feed them
midnight.
after
Yeah,
midnight,
feed them after midnight.
they transform into those like evil gremlins,
Monsters.
and they're like green and long ears, and they kind of look like Yoda basically, and they're all like. And then, like they throw stuff everywhere, and it's just chaos basically. Now if they turn into evil gremlins,
Yeah.
and the first one was awesome, and even the second one was in a big mall, I think. Yeah, it was instead of a house or a city, a town, it was in a huge building, a big mall, and they were just creating chaos and stuff like that.
Do you think I'd be scared of those movies?
No,
We
it's
should
more
watch
fun.
them.
It's more funny than scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, and they also made video games about the movies, Gremlins, I think on the NES
Oh, really?
system. Yeah, NES. Yeah, and yeah, it's just Gremlins. Gremlins are awesome. Let's see, next movie, number 43, Broadcast News in 1987. Director James L. Brooks. Stars William Hurt, Albert Brooks, Holly Hunter, Jack Nicholson. Broadcast News, that sounds familiar. Have you watched that movie before?
No.
Huh. It says, this love triangle is the entry point into a funny and smart look at what it means to love work more than life itself, and what it means to report the news. Interesting. I don't really remember that movie, but yeah, another movie from the 80s. Well, late 80s, I guess, 1987. Next one, number 42, After Hours. I think, yeah, I remember that movie. It's from 1985. Director is Martin Scorsese. Stars Griffin Dunn, Rosanna Arquette, and Verna Bloom. And yeah, maybe I don't remember that. Do you?
No.
After Hours. I thought it was something else when I see that guy, but nope. Another movie I don't really remember, but yeah, it's on apparently it's on this website, the top 50
Number
movies.
42.
Yeah. So next one, number 41, The Verdict, 1982. Director Sidney Lumet stars Paul Newman, Charlotte Rampling, and Jack Warden. The Verdict. Do you remember that?
No.
Lumet movie marathon is a must. Blah. As highly directed as The Verdict is, Newman is the film's true MVP. His character starts off the drunken bum, emerges as a sure-minded hero, and is always compelling to watch. Huh. Sounds interesting, but don't remember that. Number 40. It's The Creep Show from 1982. Director was George A. Romero. Stars Hall. Oh, geez, there's a lot of stars in there. Hal Holbrook, Adrienne Barbeau, Stephen King.
Stephen King?
Stephen King?
Was in a movie?
Yes, so. Ted Danson, Leslie Nielsen, Ed Harris, and so.
A lot of
so
familiar
on.
names.
Yeah.
Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
Stephen King.
Yeah. Creep Show. Do you remember that movie?
No. Makes me want to Google and watch the trailers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Creep Show. It kind of sounds familiar. He said, yeah. Well, if you know what's the Creep Show, well, you can always tell us down below. Comment below, yeah. Number 39, of course.
Heck no.
Classic. Poltergeist in 1982. Director Toby Hooper. Stars Craig T. Nelson, JoBeth Williams, Heather O'Rourke, Zelda Rubinstein, Dominic Dunn, Oliver Robbins, Beatrice Straight. Yeah, Poltergeist is like the
Not a movie
weird.
I'd watch.
Yeah, it's of course a horror movie or scary movie, whatever. And Poltergeist is basically a haunted house. There's shit going on everywhere. There's ghosts like playing around in your house and making freaky shit.
Is that the one with the little girl staring at the TV and the TV's all fuzz?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like the snow in the TV.
Yeah.
It's snowing in here. It's snowing and shit is going crazy. But yeah, classic horror movie, that's for sure. So, the next one, number 38. Oh, The Goonies from 1985.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, someone.
Oh, hey. Hi.
Someone say, "Hey, Tony." Caitlin say, "Hey, Tony."
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
something. Okay, so The Goonies. Yeah, who don't remember The Goonies? Jeez, that's a big classic. I think I watched like maybe 5 times The Goonies. It's like a bunch of kids. It kind of remind me of on Netflix. Stranger Things. Yeah, the kids from back then, and there's shit weird that is happening to them, and same thing with that. Like there are weird stuff, like weird people doing stuff, and
I need to watch it again. I need to refresh the memory.
yeah. I tried to remember. I know they like go in a weird, like a cottage or something.
Do they find like gold or treasure? Or something?
Yeah, they find something, and they're like in the mines or in a cave or something. Yeah.
So we need to obviously rewatch that, and obviously watch a lot of other 80s movies.
Yep, it's been a while. So let's go. The next one, number 37. They live, right?
Oh yeah.
They live. They just live in that movie. They don't die. It's a movie from 1988. Director John Carpenter. Stars Roddy Piper, Keith David, Meg Foster, George Buck Flower. That's it. Buck, like, it's not a middle name. I guess it's like his nickname. George Flower. That's but Buck, that's his nickname or something like that. Yeah, so do you remember the movie? I don't.
No.
Nope. No idea. Don't remember. Oh, another classic. Number 36. It's The Evil Dead, 1981. They remake that movie not so long ago too. Do you remember that? Evil Dead? I think you might have watched it with me. Yeah, I think you watched it with me. Like the remake, the newer one.
Really?
Yeah, you remember they go like it's like a.
Is it horror?
Yeah, it's like a cottage in the well, a cabin in the woods almost, and there's that evil girl that is just like.
Oh.
Yeah, you remember?
And she's in like the basement,
Yeah.
and they like lift her up. She's like.
Yeah.
And does she like eat people?
Yeah. Well, she's crazy shit.
So
Like,
she just
she's
does
all,
whatever.
yeah, she's like a demon or something. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, remember?
Yeah. Why did I watch
Yeah, I
that?
don't. I don't even know why you watched
It's
that
probably
with
when
me.
we first started dating, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll watch anything.
Evil Dead.
I'll watch anything with you to make you think I'm cool."
Yeah, but that wasn't that wasn't the main one. The one that we watched was a remake of the first Evil Dead, but yeah, I still remember the first Evil Dead, kind of the same thing, like blood and shit everywhere, and it was really gory and horror. Did I say whatever? The director is Sam Raimi, stars Bruce Campbell, Ellen Sandweiss, Hal Delrich, Betsy Baker, Sarah York, and yeah, Evil Dead. It's a classic because it said here. What does it say? A group of young, likable innocents head to a secluded wooded crib, find an ancient evil text, and unleash plenty gory slapstick comedy. All mind you, produced with barely $400,000, The Evil Dead is a glowing testament to the power of imagination over money. So yeah, yeah, there's evil shit going on in there. So next one, number 35, Drugstore Cowboy, from 1989. And the director was Gus Van Sant. What?
Just the name.
Stars as Matt Dillon, Kelly Lynch, James Legros, Heather Graham, Max Perlich, James Remar, William S. Burroughs. Drugstore Cowboy. Do you remember the movie from 1989?
No.
I don't either. Yeah. Don't remember the movie, so let's go to the next one. Number 34, Day of the Dead, 1985. Day of the Dead, 1985.
Is
Director.
that a zombie?
Yeah. George A. Romero, stars Laurie Cardille, Terry Alexander, Joseph Pilato, and due to all the rightful love sent toward Night and Dawn, though the third installment in Romero's original Dead trilogy, Day of the Dead, is quite often overlooked or even worse, frowned upon by critics. One frequent complaint, but yeah, yeah, that movie was great. Day of the Dead, basically a zombie movies that was inspired by other zombie series or movies later.
They remake
but
that?
the main one was, like they said here, in Night and Dawn. Was a big one too. I'm not sure if they did a remake, maybe. But yeah, now like it was a big inspiration with the Walking Dead series. Day of the Dead. It's another classic. If you're into zombies or walkers or whatever you call them, dead people still walking. Yeah, it's a great movie. Oh, Manhunter, 1986. Director Michael Mann. Stars William Peterson, Brian Cox, Tom Noonan, Kim Greist, Joan Allen, Dennis Farina, Stephen Lang. Do you remember that movie, Manhunter? So Mann's direction reflects the 80s beautifully. The clothing and art direction shine just as bright as the synths that score the action. You won't forget the moonscape wallpaper lining the Tooth Fairy's kill room, and CSI will never feel the same again. Word to children.
Tooth Fairy's kill room.
Yeah. Yeah, Manhunter. I think they did a video game too about this Manhunter. I don't know. But yeah, another like crazy serial killer basically.
Oh.
Yeah. So let's go to the next one because I don't really remember Manhunter, but yeah, let's go to number 32.
There's a lot of horror movies.
Yeah, the 80s was like full of like gory and like serial killer and scary horror movies. Just the blood, like, and the special effects was just like bad.
Horrible.
It was just bad, but it was back then. I guess it was like, holy,
this is amazing.
This is crazy.
Now we watch it nowadays.
Now
and
it's
we're
like shit, like the special effects. Number 32, yeah, A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's 1984, of course. Director Wes Craven. Stars Heather Langenkamp, Robert Englund, John Saxon, Johnny Depp. Yeah, Johnny Depp was in the first one.
Johnny Depp.
He was young. Yeah, he was really young. Ronnie Blakely, Amanda Wyss, Nick Corey, Joe Unger, Charles Fleischer. Yeah. Remember the movie, of course, Freddy Krueger. Who doesn't freaking know him by now? I think everybody knows about Freddy Krueger. This story is just like crazy, basically. Do you remember Did you watch the movie?
No. All I know is that you go to sleep and in your dreams or something, he comes over and he like sticks his claws through the mattress. And...
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, first of all, before he turned into that weird monster guy, he was a pedophile, basically, and he was abusing physically and sexually kids when he was just normal human, basically. And so, and of course, the village or the town, whatever, knew that he was like crazy and bad, and he was kidnapping like all the kids. But he went to jail, but he got out of jail. And now people got mad because they just want revenge on him, and they basically want to kill him. So they knew where he was doing his things with the kids, and the people from the town just throw like cocktail Molotov, like, and catch the whole thing.
Cocktail what?
Molotov. It's like basically a bottle with some gas in it, or that catch on fire, and you just you have like something in the bottle, like a cloth or something. You can you burn it and you just like throw it, and like,
oh my gosh,
big fire. So yeah, so basically the whole warehouse, wherever he was in, caught on fire, and he caught on fire, and he died on fire basically, and all that's why. And there's a
so he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead, and he died like this, and there's a evil like demon or the devil, whatever, that makes him to be able to come back, but just in dreams of people, and kill people from their dreams. So so he's kind of like a creature from the devil or something like that. So yeah,
who played?
He got his claws, or
who played Freddy Krueger?
I think it's John Saxon. I'm not sure, but he's dead. The original actor that played him, died not too long ago. Yeah, but yeah, great movie. If you're a fan of a horror movie, this is awesome. Freddy it's been there like since like they said here, since 1984, and they did so many of them. Prequels and sequels, so great movie. Number 31, it's 16 Candles.
I've heard so much about this movie, but
1984. Director is John Hughes. Stars Molly Ringwald, Justin Henry, Michael Schufling, Anthony Michael Hall.
Isn't that a song?
I don't know. Do you remember that movie?
No. I just remember a song that I think.
They said, yeah, so. It's, throughout the film, Hall's character habitually tries to score with his crush, Samantha, until in an awesome moment of nerdy triumph, Samantha lends the geek a pair of her panties for him to show off to his friends. It's a delightful payoff for a dude who's not unlike most of us back in grades 9 through 12. Huh.
Have you seen it?
Interesting. No.
I thought that was one of those movies that I didn't see and you were like, really? But I guess not.
No, it's just funny what she did. Like, I'm gonna give you my pennies and you can like brag about it. You can brag about it in school. And don't be creepy sniffing this around and yeah, don't be a creepy Gary, okay? Don't be creepy Gary. We all know he's creepy. So next one is number 30th.
Wow, that does not look like it's from
Down,
the 80s.
Down by Law, 1986. Damn.
Looks a
Director,
lot earlier than that.
yeah.
That picture.
Director Jim Jarmusch. Stars John Lurie, Easter Berlin, Richard Edson, Cecilia Stark. Yeah, no, I don't remember the movie at all. Down by Law. Do you?
No. Nope.
So, no, nothing about this. So, let's go to the next one. Number 29.
Oh my goodness, look at John Travolta.
Blowout.
His eyes look so red.
So, the movie is called Blowout from 1981. Director is Brian De Palma. Stars John Travolta, Nancy Allen, and John Lithgow. Do you remember the movie?
No.
Yeah, Blowout. No, don't remember. Yeah. If you remember, just comment below. It's John Travolta when he's super young. I don't know, maybe it was before Grease. Do you remember?
Yeah, I definitely think it's before Grease. He looks so young there.
Yeah. When was Grease? Was it in the 80s?
Must have been.
Yeah. Pretty sure. Hopefully it's on that list. Oh yeah. Number 28. Number 28, the movie Platoon from 1986. Platoon, classic. Director Oliver Stone. Stars Charlie Sheen, Tom Berenger, Willem Dafoe, Keith David, Kevin Dillon, Johnny Depp, Forrest Whitaker. Nice. Yeah. Platoon, classic military movie. Yeah, it's just, bunch of like men fighting at war. Testosterone and through the roof. It's just crazy action, of course. So yeah, Platoon. It's a good movie. Did you watch it? No. Number 27, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer from 1986.
Yikes.
Yeah. Director John McNaughton. Stars Michael Rooker, Tom Towles, Tracy Arnold, and David Katz. Don't remember that movie, do you?
No.
Henry.
Why does that sound familiar the way you
Yeah.
just said Henry?
The only movie I remember
Hello,
it's
Henry.
it's the movie Henry. No, it's not Henry. Well, his name is Henry, but it's is it hard?
What's the song from Hard
Is it hard something?
I don't know. What's the song from that
Hard.
movie?
Hardcore. No.
Hardcore Henry.
Hardcore Henry. Here we go.
What was the song?
Having a good time, having a good time. Yeah, hardcore Henry. That was awesome. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
We don't like music or anything.
First person view of that movie, but yeah, no, that's a completely different movie. It's a portrait of a serial killer.
We go off talking about another movie when we're supposed to be talking about something completely different. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, technically, the other guy, the other Henry, that other movie killed a lot of people, but for the good. So the next one, number 26, it's Blood Simple from 1984. Director Joel Coen, stars John Getz, Frances McDormand, and then Hidayah. Hidayah. I don't know. Do you remember the movie?
Whoever that was butchering
Blood
his name.
Simple.
No.
It's bloody simple.
What a good dad joke.
Funny, Mark. You're so funny, Mark. Oh. Hi, doggy. Oh, hi, doggy.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
I did not.
I did not hit her. I did not. It's bullshit. I did not hit her.
Oh hi Mark.
Oh hi, Mark. Oh yeah, that's a funny movie. But it's not from Blood Simple. You were wondering.
How did we get off on this?
What?
How did we get off on talking about that movie? What made us think it was that?
I don't know. We're out of here.
Weird. Okay, anyway.
Weirdos. Okay. Next movie, number 25. Oh yeah, classic. RoboCop from 1987. Director Paul Verhoeven. Stars Peter Weller, Nancy Allen, Ronnie Cox, Dan O'Hurley. Yeah. Kurtwood Smith. Miguel Ferrer. Ray Wise. Yeah. Well, who doesn't know RoboCop? RoboCop was everywhere. It was movies, TV show, figurines, even games,
seen it.
video games. Well, you saw the new one though with me.
Did I?
Yeah, but it's nothing compared to the old one. Jeez, look at him. Look at this helmet and the armor that he had on him.
Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No. Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger? No, it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's not him. It's not Arnold. No. Nope. Not at all. But
not at all.
RoboCop basically is like almost like it's not half human and half robot. He's more like most of it is like a robot, and he just still has a little bit of human inside, but not as much. And
like a little tiny person living inside of it.
just a little human in there, like really hidden in there. But he talked like like, "Hi, I am RoboCop." Like,
oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger was a Terminator, wasn't he?
yeah.
I knew someone was Arnold.
Get it right. Okay, so next movie, RoboCop is good movie. Go watch it if you haven't watched it yet. Number 24. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? 1988. Director
This
is
movie scared
Robert
me.
Zemeckis. Stars Bob Hoskins, Christopher Lloyd, Joanna Cassidy. Excuse me. That movie was good. That was so weird to see that type of movie because they had like cartoon in the real world,
Yeah,
or
it scared me.
or they had like the human going in the cartoon world, and it's all like weird and mixed, but it was good. And like get Jessica Rabbit in there. So.
Oh yeah.
Who didn't like Jessica Rabbit back in the day? So you remember watching that movie, right?
Kind of. It scared me, like I said. So.
How the heck can scare you?
I don't know. They were just
Cartoon. It's like saying like I'm scared of Looney Tunes.
Well, they were loony, so
It's
I
like
don't know.
Bugs Bunny. Oh my god, when he eats carrot, it scared the shit out of me.
I'm just scared of a lot of things.
Hi, Doc.
I'm just a chicken.
What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? Okay. Roger Rabbit, classic. Go watch it. It's a good one. Number 23.
There we go.
The Terminator from 1984. The first Terminator. Director James Cameron. Stars Arnold Schwarzenegger, Michael Biehn, Linda Hamilton, Lance Henriksen, Earl Bowen, Paul Winfield. Like, you know, Terminator had like...
I'll be back.
The Terminator's franchise had like so many movies, it's ridiculous, and they had also a TV show, TV show, and also of course video games like arcades. They had like the Terminator arcade, and if you want to play a good Terminator arcade game, go to Arcade Montreal in Montreal. That's a great arcade place, and they have the Terminator arcade game with two guns basically. You can team up with someone and just shoot at the screen, and yeah, it's really good. And yeah, they have a bunch of different video games with the Terminators. But yeah, all the best like quotes and memes. It's in Terminators. Yeah, I'll be back. Or hasta la vista, baby.
Did he ever come back?
No, yeah. Yeah, he's always coming back. Always come back. The next movie, number 22, it's Raising Arizona. Look at that mustache, though.
Is that Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, that's Nicolas Cage. Raising Arizona, 1987. Director Joel Cohen. Stars Nicolas Cage, Holly Hunter, and Trey Wilson. So I don't remember that movie,
Me either.
but Nicolas Cage.
Criminal who falls in love with a policewoman.
Huh. Would you look at that?
While having his mugshot taken. Love at first sight. Well. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah. So Nicolas Cage, the big thing that people make fun of him is because he played in whatever movies nowadays. Well, not recently, but a couple of years ago, it was just saying yes to any kind of movies, basically. Like he has so many movies. He played in so many movies. I think he has the most.
Did he play in a lot of movies?
Yeah,
like so many.
I think he has the most like movies under his belt. Like I think him and Steven Seagal have like the most
can't
movies.
Picture Steven Seagal.
The guy with like the hair like this and the ponytail, and he's like, he plays in like an action movie.
I don't know.
Steven Seagal, no.
If I saw a picture, I'd be like, oh yeah.
But yeah, those two they played in a lot of movies. But Nicolas Cage, like I think it's like something ridiculous, like close to 100 maybe movies that he was the main character.
Ooh.
Like it's ridiculous.
What were those movies that he was in about a cage or a cave or something?
National Treasure.
Yeah, maybe.
He's trying to find treasures. It was a great movie. There's some good movie from Nicolas Cage, but they also have some pretty bad movies or boring movies. You know, like why the heck did you choose to play in that role or whatever? But it's Nicolas Cage. So the next movie, number 21, it's The King of Comedy. Comedy. 1983. Director Martin Scorsese. Robert De Niro, Jerry Lewis, Sandra Bernard, Diane Abbott plays in that movie. Robert De Niro is a great actor, but I don't remember the King of Comedy. You?
No.
Not sure. Huh. They have great actors though. Let's go to the next movie. Number 20th. It's the Full Metal Jacket from 1987. That's another classic, another war movie classic, Full Metal Jacket. Director is Stanley Kubrick.
Adam Baldwin?
Stars is Matthew
Shout out to Adam Baldwin!
Adam Baldwin, Vincent D'Onofrio, Arlie Ermy. Yeah. Yeah, that's classic. Have you watched that movie?
No, but I did grow up with a guy named Adam Baldwin. He's a really good singer.
Oh man, we have to watch the movie together. That's a classic.
I remember
Full
hearing
Metal
about it.
Yeah, that's so great. Yeah, if you want like a good war movie, that's one there. Well, it's a comedy too, but it's awesome. Next one, number 19, Crimes and Misdemeanors. Misdemeanors. Crimes and Misdemeanors from 1989. Director Woody Allen. Yeah. Stars Martin Landau. Woody Allen plays in it, of course. He always plays in this movie. I don't know why, but Mia Farrow, Angelica Huston, Jerry Orbach, Alan Alda. Do you remember that movie?
Nope.
I don't either. Not a really big fan of Woody Allen. Like, he makes okay movie, but no. Number 18, it's Aliens from 1986. Aliens, another classic horror like thriller movie. It's awesome. Director James Cameron, of course. Stars Sigourney Weaver, Michael Biehn, Paul Reiser, Bill Paxton, Lance Henriksen, Carrie Henn, Janet Goldstein. Aliens, yeah. Everybody know about Aliens. Of course, that franchise is still going strong and solid. But
I was in Disney with one of my friends once, and
Yeah.
we went on this ride, and it was all about different movies. And one section was about Alien, the movie, and I was okay. And I'm scared of everything. Let's get that out there. So we were going along in the ride, and then all of a sudden, a freaking alien comes out of the ceiling, and I turned into a leaf. I got goosebumps. I was like shaking, and I like ducked into my friend.
yeah, I remember that, right? Yeah, the first Alien classic,
Scared
like the alien that comes out of your body.
Yes, literally, not of
those-
ceilings.
And those face hugger
Oh,
alien.
facehugger! Our
Yeah.
son has, well,
Our son has a face hugger pet.
well,
Yeah,
it
he
came
lives
from
with
a
us.
came from a loot
Sometimes
crate.
he hug us and like put his tail in our mouth and like lay some eggs inside of us.
It
It's
came
okay.
in a loot crate, and our son was like, "Oh, stuffed animal! Oh."
Yeah.
We'll
it's-
explain when he's older what it is.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't know that was from that movie.
yeah. The face huggers, those face huggers. But yeah, they had so many Aliens movies, and of course they had like Aliens versus Predators. They put them two together. But yeah, great movies. Like the old ones are really good. It always keep you on the tippy toes.
On the tippy tip.
Yeah. So yeah. Great movie. So the next movie, it's number 17. Oh yeah, The Breakfast Club, 1985. Don't you
Forget
about me. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Belgium.
I get this one and 16 Candles mixed up. Is that the one where he holds up the
Yeah.
jukebox?
I think so. Yeah. Breakfast Club is a classic one. Director John Hughes. Stars Judd Nelson, Emilio Estevez, Molly Ringwald, Ali Sheedy, Anthony Michael Hall, Paul Gleason.
Ali Sheedy.
Ali Sheedy? Hey Sheedy? Oh hey! Turtle! 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 Yeah, Breakfast Club is another classic that you need to watch this. Jesus Christ!
This reminds me like of Superman. Reminds me of Superman with that. You're my Superman.
Mm. Oh yeah. Jesus, bye. Anyway, next movie, number 16. Hannah and Her Sisters from 1986. Director, again, Woody Allen. Stars Barbara Hershey, Carrie Fisher, Michael Caine, Mia Farrow, Diane Weist, Max von Sydow. Carrie Fisher was in that movie. Oh, interesting. Do you remember that?
Nope. Who's Carrie Fisher?
Did you hear that? Who is Carrie Fisher? Oh boy, we have a problem here. We have a problem. You're serious now?
Yeah. Who is she?
Star Wars?
Oh.
Jesus. Girls who play Leia?
Leia, yeah, Leia.
Okay, geez. Yeah, she's I guess in the movie too.
I think I almost gave you a little heart attack there.
Just a little.
We're gonna have a problem here, y'all.
What are you doing? What's that? The song?
Because I told you that I don't know who it is, and you're like,
We're gonna have a problem here.
we're gonna have a problem here.
We're gonna have a problem here. Please stand by. We're gonna have a problem, ma'am. Jeez. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, next movie.
You could be like a two-headed monster.
Yeah, no. Number 15, Ghostbusters from 1984. Director Ivan Reitman. Stars Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, Sigourney Weaver, Rick Moranis, Ernie Hudson. Ghostbuster, of course, classic. They made a bunch of Ghostbusters movies and cartoon TV shows, I think, too. And they had a bunch of video games on Ghostbusters. And of course, the old Ghostbusters are good, though. They're really good. The new one with the girls, it's okay. It's not that great or perfect, whatever, for a Ghostbuster movie. But those are, if you want to watch the real thing, those are classic. The original, you need to watch them. This is timeless. This will still stay like here, like after 50 years or something. Like it's just that good. So to the next movie, number 14, Coming to America from 1988. John Landis is the director. The stars is, of course, Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, James Earl Jones, Madge Sinclair, John Amos, Sherry Headley, Eric LaSalle, Louis Anderson. Do you remember that movie?
Nope. Sorry.
What? Another classic.
Really? You've seen this?
Yeah, it's he's a prince from Africa, I think.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
And yeah, and he just decided to live like a American guy. just live a normal life.
So
Like,
he
'cause,
lived
you know,
in America but lived like an American?
yeah, like, because, you know, Prince, they're
Wait,
like,
he lived in Africa and lived as an American. Is
no,
that what I said?
he was in Africa. He came to America to live like American, just like to have a normal life, basically. And because, you know, when you're a prince, you might be tired of your like millions of dollars and like your fancy cars or mansions, so you just want to live like you know,
Yeah.
middle class
Mm.
people. Yeah. So that's another good movie that you should watch too. So the next one is number 13, Raiders of the Lost Ark from 1981.
Looks like Indiana Jones.
It is.
Really?
Yeah! You finally got one.
I'm so proud. Why doesn't it say Indiana Jones?
Director Steven Spielberg, stars Harrison Ford, Karen Allen, Paul Freeman, John Rhys Davis, Ronald Lacey, Denholm Elliott. Because that's the title, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Lost Ark.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, those are great movies. The Indiana Jones one, so good. Harrison Ford is like one of the best actors too. Like he's so good in those movies.
Is
Yeah.
he the one that played Han Solo?
Yeah. Yeah.
I am getting good. Just don't ask me who Carrie Fisher is.
Who's Mark Hamill?
I don't know.
Luke Skywalker. Burn. Okay. Yeah, they had so many movies, Indiana Jones movies, and they also made video games. Because why not? You got great movies. You have to make video games about them. Eh?
Exactly.
Exactly. And of course, like a video game like Uncharted, it's pretty much almost based on Indiana Jones movies. So, okay. So yeah, great movie. If you haven't watched that yet, well, you should watch it now. Did you watch that?
No.
Well, watch it now.
Surprise. Watch
Like,
it now?
No,
Okay.
not now. After the
See
live
ya.
stream. After the streaming. So let's see the other movie. Number 12, Blade Runner. Yeah, from 1982. Director Ridley Scott. Stars again Harrison Ford, Roger Howard, Sean Young, Emmett Walsh, James Earl Jones, Daryl Hannah. So Blade Runner. Was it an awesome movie? It was okay. It was good. The book was, of course, way better. But the Blade Runner, the original Blade Runner, the director's cut is better too. It's closer, I guess, to the book, but it's in general it's good if you're into like sci-fi. Sci-fi movies basically. With the replicants.
What's
Yeah.
a replicant?
It's sort of like a robot, but it could be confusing because they look like humans.
Like a clone?
No, well, yeah. I guess it's clone robot human.
Oh, yeah.
So they're not like totally human, so they're like genetically modified with like a robot. I don't know. But great movie. Next one, number 11, of course,
Oh boy.
Star Wars. Episode 5 though, because the fourth one was before the 80s. So Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, 1980. Director Irvin Kershner. Stars Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Billy D. Williams, David Prowse, Peter Mayhew, Frank Oz, Alec Guinness, Anthony Daniels. I'm a big fan of Star Wars. Like you can see behind me, like there's a goddamn lightsaber here.
There's a Darth Vader over there.
Sound effect too. Yeah. And here. Oh, excuse me. Of course, my painting here. Darth Vader.
There's another one over on the wall, but that's stuck to the wall.
Yeah. Look, you're Darth Vader.
Come to the dark side.
Yeah. Of course, that's Empire Strikes Back was a great movie. Yeah, I'm really a big fan of Star Wars, and the first trilogy of the Star Wars trilogy was amazing. The best one so far. Yeah.
Which one?
The first like the episode 4, 5, and 6.
Oh.
They're the best ones. So if you just started to watch Star Wars and you haven't watched the original, well, you should go watch the original first. Noob. Okay, so next movie, number 10, Stand By Me, from 1986. Stand by me, oh, stand by me, oh, stand by me. Okay. Cut that shit out. Director Rob Reiner, stars Will Wheaton, River Phoenix, Kiefer Sutherland, Corey Feldman, Jerry O'Connell. Did you watch that movie?
Nope.
Nope. I just know the song. That's it.
Have you seen it?
I think so, but it's been so long. I don't remember. No. So let's go to the next movie. Number 9, The Thing, from 1982. I remember that movie.
Sounds horrible.
Director, The Thing. Director John Carpenter, stars Kurt Russell, Keith David, Wilford Brimley, T.K. Carter, David Clennon, Richard Messer. The Thing, it's like, it was so weird, and of course the special effects, it's so bad, and it's like a horror thriller, I guess, movie, and like people get like contaminated or something, and they become like some weird freaking monster, and they're like,
The way you're sitting looks like you're like scared. Holy moly.
yeah, and he tries to eat you, or I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to explain because it's the thing.
And how do you explain a thing?
How do you explain a thing? It's not. It's nothing.
It's a thing.
It's just a thing. But yeah, no. If you like bad special effects and horror movies from the 80s, well, you should watch it for sure. Let's go to the next movie, number 8, Back to the Future, from 1985. Director Robert Zemeckis, stars Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, Leah Thompson, Crispin Glover, Thomas F. Wilson. Back to the Future, classic. Like
Back to the Future sneakers. Back to the Future car. Back to the Future hoverboard. Back to the Future this. Back to the Future.
so many toys, figurines, video games that they made on Back to the Future, and of course all the different movies that they made for Back to the Future.
How many are there? Like 3? 4?
I think so.
I think there's 3.
Yeah.
Trilogy.
And yeah, I love freaking Michael J. Fox character and crazy scientific guy with his hair.
It's like Rick and Morty.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a parody of Back to the Future, Rick and Morty. Yeah. Morty!
That is so funny.
What are you doing, you stupid? You have to put your shit all together in a bag. Literally, put your shit all together in a bag. You stupid Morty. Oh, jeez, Rick. Please. I'm tired. Oh, jeez. But yeah, Back to the Future, awesome movies. Like I said, if you haven't watched that movie yet, go watch it for sure. Number 7, Die
I suppose
Hard.
a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it is. It is a Christmas movie. Die Hard from 1988. director John McTiernan. Stars Bruce Willis, Alan Rickman, Bunny Bedelia, Alexander Gounod, original Bill Johnson. So Die Hard. Bruce Willis, you know, he's like, he works at I try to remember the first one, but like it's a building, and I think he's just like a security guard or something. He's an officer. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he's a NYPD officer, and he was just like tired. He just had like a bad day or whatever, and now there's terrorists that keep some hostages in that building, and like he's pissed, and he's just a regular Blow Joe, John Doe, whatever, Joe Blow. Blow job, I don't know. And he just like, he's pissed and just wants to kill basically the terrorist, and yeah, that's his journey. Try to sneak around and kill them. And save the hostages, of course. But yeah.
So Christmassy.
But yeah, so yeah, it's that in that movie it's during Christmas time, and it was out during close to Christmas. So
Oh yeah.
it is a Christmas movie. This movie is more Christmas than Frozen.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, Frozen wasn't even a Christmas movie. Let it go.
No.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Number 6, Blue Velvet.
Nope.
1986. Director David Lynch. Stars Kyle MacLachlan, Isabella Rossellini, Dennis Hopper, Laura Dern, Hope Blanche, and Dean Stockwell. Blue Velvet. Do you remember the movie? No. No. Nothing. Nada. Me either. I don't know why it's number 6, but I guess it might be good, maybe. So let's go to the next movie. Number 5, Ferris Bueller's Day
Have you seen this?
Off. Oh yeah.
Bueller.
Yeah.
Bueller.
From 1986. Director John Hughes. Stars Matthew Roderick, Annan Rock, and Mia Sara. Is that he's fakes he's sick? Yeah,
and he steals his dad's car, his friend's dad's car.
Yeah, and they said let's go batshit crazy in town or whatever and do some crazy shit.
Yeah, and his teacher takes attendance and he's not there, and the teacher's like, Bueller. Bueller.
And the director is, he kind of know like he's faking it or whatever, but every time he's trying to cut him whatever, it's not working because of course he's smarter than the director, and he has like a bunch of different plans and
The
stuff.
director, you mean?
Yeah, the principal, I mean.
Oh.
The director.
It's like, who's the director?
The principal of the school, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's trying to like cut him, get him, but never does.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I remember that movie. Yeah, it's.
You
Yeah,
probably
I
have you
watched
seen it in English?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, well, I saw it in French first, and I saw it in English like not too long ago, I think. Yeah.
Did we watch it together? I don't think.
No, I don't think so. So number 4, The Shining.
Red Rum.
From 1980. The Shining is a classic by the director Stanley Kubrick. Stars Jack Nicholson, Shelley Duvall, Danny Lloyd, Scatman Crothers, Barry Nelson, Philip Stone, and Joe Turkel. Have you watched The Shining?
One horror movie that I actually have seen.
Damn!
Because I know that he says Red Rum, and he has his finger up.
Shining is a classic. Of course, the twin
He has his
sisters.
tricycle, and then he sees the twins.
The twin sisters that are just in the hallway and
Come
just.
play with us.
Come play with us.
No thanks.
No
Turn that
thanks.
trike around.
I'm out. I'm not staying in that building anymore.
And there was like elevators, and they just like an ocean of blood.
Yeah. It was. It was the
What's
horror
his name? Here's Johnny.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson is so good too. They're playing like crazy role. Like,
Yeah.
here's Johnny.
Yeah.
With with the axe.
And
just
actually,
destroying
even the
door.
actress in that movie,
Oh, yeah,
she
she's
was
the weird-
scary too.
Yeah, she's like,
She's like,
which is yeah.
she was like
Jeez.
almost
Oh, my
scared. I know. She was almost like the scariest part of the movie, scarier than the skeleton woman in the bathtub. And like,
Yeah.
which, by the way, that was just bad. It was like,
Oh, the special effects. Yeah.
and even when it came up, it was like, because she didn't come up and like stop.
She's doing like a blowjob and sitting down.
Oh dear.
But yeah, no, The Shining. It's a classic, and if you have been watching the movie Ready Player One, well, they talk about The Shining in the movie.
Really?
There's a scene. Well, there's a scene in Ready Player One showing the Shining, what's going on in The Shining, and you can see the elevator going down with the blood, and you can see the twins in the hallway. You can see that weird old old lady, like skeleton lady, whatever, in the bathtub going crazy. And what else? Is there? Oh, and the guy with the axe, of course. You don't see him. You just see the axe going through a freaking door.
You see his face.
No, I mean in the Ready Player One movie.
Oh.
You don't see
Yeah,
his
I fell
face.
asleep.
Yeah. So yeah, if you saw that in Ready Player One, or you read the books, but in the books you just say a little bit of about The Shining. They don't explain a lot of things about The Shining, but they explain more in the movies. In the movie, and yeah, so watch The Shining. It's a classic. You like horror movies? It's a good one to watch. Even she watched it.
Yeah.
And she's not a big fan of horror movies,
Yeah.
so you can watch
If they
it.
made a remake, though, I don't think I'd be able to watch it. I'm surprised they haven't.
Yeah, no, nothing.
It'd be funny if they used the same actors.
Yeah. So the next movie, number 3, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, from 1982. Classic.
I don't think I've seen all of it.
What?
I know bits and pieces.
What?
But I.
What? So the director is Steven Spielberg, of course. Stars Henry Thomas,
Drew
Barrymore, yeah. D. Wallace, Peter Coyote, Robert McNaughton, and C. Thomas Howell. E.T. Classic. The little girl. There's a creepy alien living in her. That the alien came in her backyard, and she found the alien. I always remember that scene because it's so like weird and creepy and crazy. And she saw E.T. and E.T. with his long neck. It's just like ah! And he's like ah! They were both like screaming at each other. Basically, they're both scared, like. Ah! And E.T. like he's so weird. That alien so weird. It's like a short body with short legs and like short like arms, but a freaking long ass neck.
Giraffe neck.
And a weird face. So weird that that alien is so weird, but no, it was a great movie though. Of course, that scene that when the kid is
riding his bike
across
and
the moon, when putting the ET in front of the little carrier thing, whatever we call it.
That's like
basket.
a classic because you even see that in the beginning of some movies, don't you?
Yeah, and they start to fly because ET, well, he gets some crazy abilities. They can make them fly, and yeah, just another classic. If you like that movie, I mean, if you like that type of movie, again, it's like with kids and an alien in that case, but like any like kids movie like The Goonies or Stranger Things, not a movie, but all that kind of same style, like 80 movies. It's always good. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. So that was number 3. So let's go to number 2 movie. Raging Bull, 1980. Director Martin Scorsese. Stars Robert De Niro, Kathy Moriarty, Joe Pesci, Nicholas Colasento, Teresa Saldana, Frank Vincent. So yeah, Raging Bull. I try to remember that movie. Do you remember Raging Bull?
No.
No, I'm don't remember. I don't know. Robert De Niro was great in those old movies. Maybe I watched it, but I don't remember that. No, yeah, not sure. But it's number 2 in the list, and number 1 movie.
Really?
Do the Right Thing from 1989. Director Spike Lee, stars Spike Lee, Danny Aiello, Os Davis, Robbie D, Giancarlo Esposito, and John Turturro. Do the Right Thing. You remember the movie?
Nope, never heard of it.
Nope. I think I watched that before. People, yeah, Do the Right Thing. Yeah. I think I watched it, but I just don't remember. But yeah, 1989. So those are. I know there's way more like 80s movies that we didn't see on this website. I'm just using that straight out of Google. So, but yeah. Well, do you remember any 80s movies? I'm kind of curious. Let's see. Grease. I thought it was in the 80s. Maybe it's in the 70s. Hey.
I don't know.
Grease movie. You don't know?
No.
Oh yeah, it wasn't in the 70s. It was 1978. Grease movie. Not in the 80s. So you don't remember any other 80s movies? I don't know, but the 80s were awesome in general. Even if I wasn't born in the 80s.
When your wife came into the world, it was a good time.
Damn. Yeah.
I was 3 years old, and then you were born.
Yeah.
And then the 90s started.
The 90s was
And the 80s
awesome
were
too.
over.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's so many good 80s. What about? Was it 80 movies? Scarface? Maybe not. Scarface.
You got a comment.
Oh yeah.
What was the music from?
Somebody comment. Was that the music from Put Put Joins the Parade? The background music. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. I don't have the sound. I have to wear this. Yeah. Yeah, that's Metal Gear. That's for sure.
Can I hear?
Yeah. The background music. It's a bunch of old video games soundtrack basically that I'm using for my channel. So you'll hear like all kind of different games, soundtrack games. So yeah, Scarface was 1980. Yeah, it wasn't even in their top 50. Scarface is from 1983.
Oh my goodness, and that's one that I saw. Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah. Scarface was like a big one. Jeez, yeah. It was. I watched that movie like I don't know 10 times maybe. Like. Yeah. No, we can't hear it. It's just. I'm using a program. So it's just playing in the background, but I have to wear my huge headphones that are falling apart. But
you need a new pair.
Yeah, I need a new pair. That's for sure.
You have some, but you don't. Anyway.
Yeah. No, I don't have.
You got a free pair with something. The black and green pair from.
Oh yeah, but no, that's for gaming.
It has a special little mic that goes to your mouth.
That's for gaming. That's for playing Xbox.
Oh yeah.
Xbox One.
Well, maybe that's a Christmas present.
Maybe.
If you're a good boy.
Maybe. Yeah, but no, yeah, Scarface, jeez. It's a great movie.
Tony Montana. That's what you said when you...
Yeah. Tony Montana. Eh? Tony Montana, huh? You wanna buy some cocaine? Eh? Yeah. No, yeah, great movie, and I made her watch that movie. That's for sure. So yeah. Do you remember other movies from the 80s? Try to remember real quick. That's why Scarface. Oh, maybe this. I know Godfather had 3 movies or 4 movies. Godfather. It was from 1972. What about the Godfather 2? No. So maybe it was all in the 70s. Godfather. Oh no, Godfather 3 was in 1990. So nothing in the 80s, I guess.
They skipped the 80s.
Yeah, they said.
They're just too good.
Yeah, fuck it. No. No, the 80s are not our thing. But yeah. Jeez. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of 80s movies. I just can't remember now. So yeah. So this is my podcast. Now what's gonna happen is I'm doing a live podcast on I'm trying with Facebook now, but later I'll try on YouTube too, and maybe Twitch. We'll see. And yeah, I have my whole setup here, and later, of course, I'll try to get something running for you can watch me playing video games, and you can see me at the same time while I play video games and react on stuff. So that'll be fun, hey?
Yeah.
That'll be crazy. So yeah, but also if you guys want to contribute to me having like new equipment and new stuff and try to have better quality things with live streaming, you can also go on my Facebook page, EA GameOn. That's easy. You just go on that page and there's a button on your right side. It says shop now, and if you click on that button, it's gonna go to my page that you can donate whatever money that you want to donate to me. Like it could be $1, $2, $5, $10, $100, whatever you got. Like just $1 is fine, whatever. Like, and with that money, I'm just gonna put it for more equipment, better quality, and yeah, and I'll get you guys posted on what's going on for the next videos. And like you can see on the screen, you can check my YouTube channel. It's easy. It's right down here. It says EA GameOn, and you can also go on my Facebook page, EA GameOn, and I got a Instagram account too, EA GameOn. I also got I forgot to put it in there, but I also have a Twitter account, EA GameOn again. So yeah, you can just watch my YouTube channel. I have a bunch of videos on there, and if you like video games, movies, TV shows, just entertainment in general, any electronic thing or technology, I'm gonna try to do as much stuff. I was just busy the past couple months, try to make this thing working, live stream, and other thing going on too within my life, of course. And but yeah, if you want more thing going on, that's what I have planned. And of course, if you missed my live stream podcast will be on SoundCloud, and also I'll be putting it on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't watched me live, it's okay. You can still rewatch me later. So you want more of me and maybe you too and the other guests? Well, just keep watching me and comment, and you can talk to me on my Facebook page or wherever. Anytime.
Anytime.
Any goddamn time. But yeah, so that is all for now. Next, I'm gonna be reviewing some video games, and so yeah, just stay tuned. I'm gonna do another live stream. I don't know if I'm gonna decide on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, but yeah, just stay tuned, and we'll see you on another podcast or whatever. Hey?
Yeah.
Yep. So, like I said
Keep
before,
playing.
keep playing hard.